Hi, my name is Brittany Espinosa. I believe that I possess 7 out of the 10 professional dispositions that we have learned about in class this week. The first professional disposition that I possess is respect for diversity, and I know that within my classroom I try my hardest to make sure that I have a classroom that, welcomes everybody no matter what their ethnicity or gender may be, that they always feel welcome and appreciated in our classroom. Well, I also try my best to make sure that I am fair when it comes to my students. Making equity is a big thing, making sure that across the board that no matter how high or low they may be, that I try to keep things fair according to them and meeting their needs where they need to be met. I also hold and possess professional conduct. I'm careful with the way that I present myself in my clothing and in my speech. I try my best to be on time, to never really be absent. Just in the way that I am, I always want to make sure that I look like and act like a professional. Compassion is another one. I make sure that I have a cheery disposition and I'm happy all the time and warm and welcome not only to my students, but also to the staff on campus, and administration, everybody that I may come across. Advocacy is a big one for me too. I always want to advocate for the little people. As I tell people, I want to make sure that everyone has an equal opportunity and is fought for, and to make sure that their voices are heard, even if they're young and, they think that they can't do anything. I want to show them, what a good advocate is and what it means to be an advocate. I'm very dedicated to my job as well as my learning. I always, want to find the next step on how I can become more, and I always want to be a lifelong learner. I'm dedicated to making sure that I never give up when it comes to learning for myself, and I'm dedicated not only to my job but also to my professional learning. And then last but not least would be honesty. I'm a very honest person, and I grew up, with the statement, making sure that I say what I mean and mean what I say. So I always want to teach my kids honesty, and I feel like if I can't be honest, with others and honest with them, then how do I expect them to be honest with me? So it's a big one for me, just making sure that I have honesty within the classroom, by bringing in their input and asking them their honest opinions, just to shake things up and make sure that, again, I have an environment where they feel safe. The 3 dispositions that I need to work on are high expectations, reflection, and curiosity. They kind of go hand in hand, but I believe that even though I need to work on them, that I kind of still agree with them. I just need more work. High expectations. I don't always set the highest expectations when it comes to my students, even myself. I need to learn how to, hand in hand work with that, with reflection. Reflecting on myself as a learner, reflecting within the classroom, and just making sure through those reflections and things like assessments that I can set those high and clear expectations. And I know that my expectations aren't always clear. And then finally, curiosity. I love challenging my kids, but I know that I struggle with higher thinking, questioning, and pushing them and challenging them a little bit more. And I want to be able to strengthen that disposition just by getting them from things like a DOK 1 level questioning to DOK 4 level questioning. So I know that I definitely need to work on the higher level thinking and just making them curious about different things. I believe a professional educator is someone who is kind and caring and respectful, that they hold and possess all of the dispositions that we've talked about. But not only that, I believe that they are driven by values and morals, and that they view, their job as an educator, not just as a job where it's like a 9 to 5 where they have to clock in, clock out, but they believe that is a calling. Just like with me in my life, I believe that becoming a teacher was a calling that God placed upon my life. And they're just people who don't give up.